Here recently, I've been evolving and expanding some of the services that I offer, and I've realized that as professional organizers, there is always room to grow in how we serve our clients. Whether you're just starting your business or you've been organizing for a while, learning how to work with clients, not just for them, can completely transform your business. That's exactly why I created my brand new course inside of the Pro Organizers Academy called How to Work with Clients as a Professional Organizer. It walks you step by step through how to attract the right clients, build trust from the very first phone call, handle challenges with confidence, and create a wow experience that keeps your clients coming back while also referring you to others. Today's episode kicks off a 3-part series all about expanding your services, how you can grow your business, serve your clients in new ways, and create that additional income stream as a professional organizer. This is part 1, where we'll talk about how and why expanding your services matters and what to consider before adding anything new. So grab that pen and paper, girl, because this is a good one. Let's dive in. I'm Samantha Brown, professional organizer, decluttering specialist, and business coach. I created Pro Organizers Coach podcast to empower you to reach new heights in your business. I am on a mission to build a supportive sisterhood of passionate professional organizers. So whether you're a seasoned pro or you're just getting started, this podcast is for you. Today is going to be part 1 of a 3-part series on additional services that you can offer as a professional organizer. So today we are going to talk about how to upsell additional services and what some of those services can be. In part 2, I'm going to talk about how do you do an entire home decluttering, organizing, and decorating if you would like. And then in part 3, I want to talk about how you can serve seniors with additional services to grow your business. First, let's talk in today's episode about how to upsell or offer additional services as a professional organizer and what those might be. So here recently, I have been noticing that my clients are asking me for a lot more than what I originally offered. So I've been choosing to expand my services. I wanted to share some of that with you because in the beginning, I guess I never realized that I could offer these additional services or that I should offer them because I wanted to keep it simple. And that worked for a very long time. It's still technically working. But I also know that as a professional organizer, it can open so many doors and we can offer so many additional things to support our clients. And so I wanted to talk about those with you today so that way you were aware of them in case you would like to do any of these. I wanted to look at 7 different types of services that you can upsell to expand your service offerings. So number 1, of course, is virtual organizing and coaching add-ons. What this does is it offers accountability to your clients once you've maybe done in-person organizing sessions with them, or they may not be able to afford your in-person organizing and decluttering sessions. So it allows them a chance to still work with you. Some of my clients that I work with doing decluttering and organizing sessions over Zoom or Google Meet or however you want to do that. But the ones that I offer it to virtually, some of them, they just need to talk it out and just need a quick to-do list. They show me the space. They just need one session. They just need someone to talk it through, help them come up with a few ideas, and they're good. And then other clients need that accountability and that ongoing support. So maybe you meet every Wednesday at 4 p.m. or whatever that looks like for your clients so you can continue to support them as they go through the areas that they want to get done. They can also show you the space. It's a lot easier with a laptop if they have one, so they can set it up, turn it around, and you can see what it is that they're seeing. But they can also use their phone with like a phone holder. And then they start doing the actual work. You talk them through it. You can do it either way. They can do the session and decluttering while you're on the call with them, or they can just write down notes, make a list, and then do the work once you get off of the call with them. However they would like to do that. So this is something that is scalable. It's convenient because you can do it from home or anywhere you are. It can build ongoing income, and it's great for maintenance sessions as well. Some examples of these could be monthly virtual refresh sessions. Like if your clients for maintenance are like, oh, I don't think I can continue to maintain this on my own, especially in the beginning. Great. Then let me offer you, maybe we meet once biweekly or we meet once a month to go back over some of these spaces and refresh it and get it back organized for you. Every client is different. And so with each client, just offer them what it is that you feel like would benefit them the most. You can offer habit coaching. You can offer time management and productivity coaching. If they need help figuring out their calendar, if they need help figuring out anything, honestly, like a lot of times just talking something through really does help our clients and our brain, because a lot of us are type A. And even if you've not been doing this for a while, there are still a lot of things that your brain's going to come up with and ideas that theirs may not have thought of yet because they're living in it. Right. And so now that you are able to say, hey, let's talk this through, then you just talk it through with them and you help them. I love virtual decluttering and organizing sessions, but I also love the coaching of it and understanding that it's more about you asking questions, getting them to open up and talk to you about what it is that they need, and then collaborating back and forth to help them figure out a solution. To me, that's what coaching is. Number 2 of the 7 is home styling and space planning for the rooms that you're going to declutter and organize. So beyond organizing, you can assist with furniture placement, storage, product recommendations like cabinets and different things, maybe some light decorating to make the spaces both functional and beautiful. What this would entail is the fact that you would handle the shopping and the light styling after a project of the decluttering and organizing. Clients love this. This can create an additional wow factor for them. It's going to raise the perceived value of what they're getting during a session with you and by working with you. And it's going to strengthen that trust because you're going to have more time working with them and doing more for them, that over the time they're going to be amazed at what you can get done for them. I also wanted you to be aware that with this home styling and space planning, the decorating, right? It can also be time consuming. It may blur the organizer versus decorator roles. It requires a budget agreement and talking through the budget, just like we do with products when we're organizing for clients. But I wanted to let you know in part 2 of this series, I'm going to get into all of the specifics in the next episode. So make sure that you subscribe and that you come back for that episode because I am going very detailed into all of that. All right, number 3, maintenance, memberships, and follow-ups. So you need a way to offer to your clients a way to return regularly to refresh and maintain those systems. We all know that when life gets busy, or as Americans, we have all of this stuff coming in, but we don't have a system for it to go out, or we don't have a system to maintain once we organize for them. And it takes time to help them recreate those habits of not just throwing it on the counter once you've created a home for that product. So this is going to create reoccurring revenue. It's going to build the loyalty, but it's also going to help your clients to prevent backsliding, right? To the point where they feel like, oh gosh, it's right back to the way it was a year ago. If you offer those maintenance things and you mention those things from the very beginning of when you start talking to them about what it is that you do, whether it's on the phone call, the consultation, during the sessions, whenever, if you will make maintenance a normal thing, that it's not just for the people that can't maintain their home. That is not what this is. Maintenance is a way for us to come in and refresh the space and get it back in order for them. Some examples would be you could offer quarterly home refreshes. So that's 4 times a year, once every 3 months. You come in, you do a refresh of the spaces you've already organized, and you get them back in order. You could do seasonal decluttering resets, like after all of the stuff's come in from Christmas or birthdays or whatever that looks like. You can do paperwork or file check-ins if you've worked on them with any kind of paperwork stuff. Any personal assistant type work that you are able to help with after the initial organizing sessions, that falls under maintenance sessions and follow-ups. So just be aware, make sure that you're talking to your clients about maintenance sessions. I personally still charge the exact same amount for a maintenance session because I'm still doing the same amount of time and I'm still doing the same amount of work. Now, it might be a different type of work because it's just getting it refreshed. I know a lot of organizers that some of them will offer like a monthly maintenance membership kind of thing where you can get like, one session per month at a little bit of a discounted rate or however that you want to do that. Like there's so many ways that you can do your maintenance sessions. You could offer, maintenance sessions are $25 off any room that we've already done because you have to go in and help them understand that that room has to be decluttered and organized first before maintenance becomes a thing. And so however you want to do that to be able to talk about your maintenance sessions, make sure it's in your contract. So when you're at your consultation, as you're going through all the different little paragraphs, you can say, hey, this is my maintenance package that I offer. Here's the cost and what it includes. And it's for any space after we organize it originally. So just help them understand that and set those expectations from the jump. All right, number 4 of the 7, paperwork and digital file management. This is definitely an add-on, an additional service that you could offer to potential clients or to clients you're already working with, whether it's organizing paper files, whether it's creating filing systems, scanning and archiving documents, setting up digital organization for emails, cloud storage, or photos. Any of that falls under paperwork and digital file management. It keeps them from being so overwhelmed by it. It gives you an additional service that you can offer if it's something you enjoy. I do not offer this service because I hate doing paperwork and I'm at the computer all the time myself anyways. And so could I do that? Absolutely. But do I offer it? No, because it's not something that I truly enjoy doing. So I don't offer that. But if you're someone that's like, ooh, I do like doing paperwork, or I do enjoy organizing files on the computer or working with photos, then definitely make sure that you are putting that out there. You're planting those seeds. You're telling people that you can offer that because a lot of people get stuck, hate paperwork, they hate mail, they hate anything on the computer. And so that's an additional service that you can offer to potential clients. All right, number 5, event and holiday prep support. So helping clients prepare for events, holidays, parties by organizing supplies, decorating, or handling the logistics so the client can enjoy stress-free hosting is a huge potential thing that you could offer if you enjoy doing that kind of thing. Right? So an example would be like even Christmas tree decorating or takedown. So that way it's organized in bins and put up in the attic or storage, wherever they put it. So next year it's that much easier to get back out. Present wrapping. I had a client that I was helping her declutter her house. She has the same lady that comes every year to wrap all of her presents. The client provides the wrapping paper, all of the supplies, and she just pays the lady for her time to come over and set and wrap all the presents beautifully and put them under the tree. I know a ton of clients that I've worked with that pay people to come decorate their Christmas trees and put their tree up for them because they don't want to do it or they don't have the time to do it, but they enjoy having it decorated beautifully. So if that's something that you normally enjoy, make sure you are telling people that that's something you can offer. That falls under being a problem solver or professional organizer. Same thing, right? All right, number 6, household management services. So overseeing anything that falls under household maintenance. So whether that's coordinating with contractors, grocery shopping, putting the groceries away in a pantry or refrigerator that you've already organized, or letting them know, hey, I can do the grocery shopping and put the supplies away for you, but I can also declutter and organize your fridge and your pantry and kitchen as well while we're at it. So it can be an add-on that's like, hey, they can either start with the organizing of the kitchen and the pantry, then you can offer these additional services. Or they can start with the additional services, then you can offer, like, they go hand in hand. So make sure that you are allowing yourself to not get overwhelmed by additional services, but to understand anything that takes the weight off of our clients, that helps them in their daily life, falls under what we do as professional organizers. We are professional home organizers. We organize the home. So anything that falls under that, or business organizers, I know there's a lot of you that do a lot of other niches as well. But my point is don't make it so complicated and be like, oh, I'm offering these additional services. So if I'm doing this, I need to charge this for it. And if I'm doing that, I need to charge that for it. No matter what it is I'm doing, I charge the same price for my sessions, period. So they can use those sessions however they would like, whether we are decluttering, whether we're decorating, whether we are whatever it is. Now, the shopping fee is additional, and I have set my organizing fee up a little bit differently because I do have to shop for bins and baskets, and that takes additional time outside of the work that I'm doing in the home. But for my actual sessions, keep it simple. For your sessions or your packages, whatever it is, keep it simple. The price is the price. Here's what it includes. And you can add on any of these additional services. Like, we can do any of these things with the time that we have together. So just get the word out about what it is that you offer. And then last but not least, errand running and concierge services. Whether that's picking up dry cleaning, whether scheduling appointments, maybe going out and buying gifts, handling returns. I know for a lot of people, they don't return items because they end up in a pile, and then it's the 30 or 60 or 90 days later, they've forgotten about it, and then they just end up donating it. They never do get their money back. I just helped one of my clients the other day. I said, let me take this back for you on my way home. She was like, well, it's already been too long. She said, I couldn't find the receipt. And I said, let me call. So I took just a few minutes. I called. Long story short, I ended up dropping those off for her. It took me an extra maybe 10 or 15 minutes at her house. We got them together, and then I stopped by a UPS store on the way home, which took an extra maybe 5 minutes out of my way, which got her $250 back for 2 pairs of boots she had bought that didn't fit her. She was just going to let them sit there and then donate them because she just thought that they couldn't be returned, and she wasn't sure how to return them. She was thrilled when I did that for her. So it's those little things that if you start listening to clients and paying attention to their pain points or things that they complain about or things they say they wish they could have taken off of their shoulders or that someone would do for them, that's when you can start offering some of those things like, hey, I do this service if you're ever interested. Like, you can just plant a seed, just casually mention it, or again, make sure it is in your contract so you can mention it as you're going through your contract during the consultation. Anything that helps our clients save time and money is what we want to do for them, because a lot of them are busy, they're working, all the things. And so to save them that time and that headache, they're going to love you and become your biggest marketing machine. Upselling is not about selling harder. It really is not. It's about solving those problems for your clients that they already have. And the more trust you build, the easier it is to offer those additional services that truly serve them, like me sending those returns or taking those returns back for her and calling the company and getting a new email sent and all the things. You always want to listen to what they're telling you while you're doing a decluttering session or while you're organizing for them or while you're having any conversation with them. Anything that they tell you is a tip to something that you can offer them in the future. Another idea that I wanted to present to you real quick is you can always have a VIP menu. that you can share with clients so that they know what additional services that you offer. So I got this from one of the ladies that came in and did a workshop for us inside of the group coaching community. And we called it an additional services workshop. And she talked about how she doesn't call her girls professional organizers. She calls them personal assistants. And she has a whole team. The team goes in and spends like 4 hours, the same girl with the same clients, same day of the week, each week. But it's genius, especially when you're first starting your business, or if you're at the point that you're ready to hire on some girls that could go do some of this stuff for you. That's an option as well. So just be aware that your business can look however you want it to look. There is no right, there is no wrong. It's what works for you and what is it your clients are looking for? What are their pain points? What is it that you hear people asking for over and over again? Fill that gap. Share with them. Tell them how you can help them. All right. So if you want to learn exactly how to work with clients, create that wow factor, use life coaching, and so much more, then my newest course, How to Work with Clients as a Professional Organizer, is inside of the Pro Organizers Academy, and it will give you the roadmap that you need to know exactly how to work with clients. I'm going to walk you through how to work as a professional organizer, step by step, so that you have the confidence that you need to succeed in this industry. You will find all the links in the show notes, and you can go to proorganizersacademy.com to see all the steps that I have for you. Click on each step to see an additional video that will quickly show you what is inside of that course that I've created for you to take you through, get you the confidence, get your business off the ground, and get you working with clients in a way that feels good and that you know you are helping them and that your business is growing. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Make sure that you subscribe. And again, make sure to come back for next week's podcast because we are going to talk about how in the world do you do an entire house decluttering, organizing, and decorating, which is what I've been working on the past few months with one particular client, and I cannot wait to tell you about it. All right, I will see you there. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Pro Organizers Coach podcast. Go to proorganizerscoach.com to find all the ways that we can help you succeed in your business. Remember, you have the power to make a difference in people's lives through decluttering and organization. So keep honing your skills, embracing those challenges, and fostering connections. Girl, you've got this.